Hi everyone, I'm Tatenda and I would like to welcome you to this week's episode of the Lesson in 5. Lesson in 5 is a weekly program where we summarize the Sabbath School Lesson into 5 main points. If you're new around here, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. The Sabbath School Lesson for this week is the New Covenant. What's new about the New Covenant? How is it different from the first covenant or the old covenant? That's what we're going to be learning this week. Behold, the days are coming when God speaks through his prophecy, often reminds them about a new day that is coming. He looks forward into the future and he projects that there's going to be something grand that will happen, something big that will happen, a day that is coming when this covenant relationship is going to be revamped, a day when things are going to be made new. Heart work. Jeremiah is the first to specifically mention a new covenant, but the other prophets like Hosea and Ezekiel also mention another covenant. Ezekiel is even more specific. He speaks about this covenant being written on the hearts of people, God writing his law on people's hearts, exchanging their hearts of stone, giving them a heart of flesh. The point that is being made is that this new covenant relationship is going to be something that flows from the heart. It's going to be more than just forms and legalism and legal documents, but rather it's going to be a heart kind of commitment. Old and new covenant. Why do we even need a new covenant? What was wrong with the first covenant? You see, the problem is the covenant was perfect. It was super. The first covenant was excellent. But the people, we broke the covenant. So when the covenant relationship was broken, there was need for a new relationship, a new agreement. So the covenant, the new covenant, comes to replace the old because the first one had been broken, not by God, but by we, God's people. A better covenant. Why does the author of Hebrews say there's a better covenant when we've just looked at how the two covenants are exactly the same? It's just a revamping, a renewal of the covenant after people had broken it. Well, the second covenant is better in terms of the mediator of the covenant. In the first covenant, we had lambs that were sacrificed, but now we've got the ultimate revelation of God. Jesus himself is sacrificed on the cross, and so we see a better revelation of who God is in Christ. Types and symbols meet the antitype in Jesus Christ. So in Christ we have a better covenant. The new covenant priest. Christ not only comes as a sacrifice on our behalf, but Christ is also the new covenant priest. He comes as the high priest of this new covenant. This is very interesting that Jesus is both the sacrifice and the priest. He comes and he mediates his own blood on our behalf. This is a covenant relationship that we just need to be a part of. God calls us to be in covenant relationship with him.